Can somebody say fire? Can somebody say call the fire department? Because episode 6 of Power was fire. Absolutely fire. It was so good. There were no killings involved. There was a choking. There was a damn choking of Diana. Maybe we need to call the CSP on Monet. Oh, my bad. Diana's grown, college age. And we're going to get into all that. But before we get into all that, let me shout out. It's like 100 of y'all that's been sitting in the comments section waiting for this thing to start. And I can't tell you guys just how thrilled I am to have you, how happy I am to have you. You are some of the best audiences you're going to find in all of YouTube. And I'm grateful. I'm grateful for you guys leaving me wonderful comments. And the rest of the crew, Moochie, Nita, and Jay, they should be coming in here real soon. But before we go there, let's just say, what's up, everybody? What's up? What's up, Douglas? What's up, Steve? What's up, Just Sheldon? What's up, Gina Brown? What's up, Greta? What's up, Karen? What's up, D Weave in the building? And D Weave, no, I'm not done with the Dolphins, but I do get a lot of hats. And to say that I'm supporting their brand, I just have to wear the different hats. But you know my team is still the Dolphins. And we done fired our head coach. We starting from scratch. And let's see here. I saw a comment in here I wanted to talk about. Somebody mentioned Effie. Rashana Preston. She said, who is Effie's connect? They always sway away from her every time we get a little closer to her. I would love to know that, but does she have a connect right now? Because aren't they using Monet, her and Tariq, to run course correct? Or are they getting the goods from Effie's connect? A lot of people are hoping that Effie's connect has something to do with Big Mecca. And if that were to be the case, ladies and gentlemen, I think we are in for a doozy, because Tariq ain't feeling no damn Mecca. When he find out what's going on with Mecca, Tariq gonna flip. And ladies and gentlemen, the first one to the party is the big homie, Nita, the diva, is in the building, looking right, looking tight. Boy, she got that thing twisted. You know, the fireman can use your hair as the pole to slide right on down the pole and save a life. Boy, that thing looking tight over there. Nita's a diva. So Nita, I'm just talking with the people. We've already got Nita in 3 minutes, 150 people in the building to see y'all turn out, man.
We got something to talk about tonight.
And we're going to turn this bitch out. Do you hear me? Consider this the pink, because we about to turn it out. So Nita, I just gotta find out where you stand, Nita. I gotta find out where you stand.
Oh, my ears was burning yesterday. My ears was burning, Lamont.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. So oh God, that must mean you about to try to tongue lash me too. Before we do that, let me shout out my big homie Buzz. Has already got the super chat started. 703. I appreciate you. Before we do that, ladies and gentlemen, you know I do my best to network with other YouTubers and people on IG, because we're all trying to grow our influence and our presence. And I do in my heart believe there's enough room for everyone in this space. So one of the ladies of Team Life Game, Miss Cantu, you've seen her up here. You've seen her doing impressions. You've seen her acting in Hollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, her 10-year-old dog, Danny, just got stricken with some really, really bad health issues. And if you would, I just want everyone to know the gravity of a dog when you're someone who's basically on their own trying to make it in the world. This dog has been something that's gotten her through on days when it seems like she's not going to get gigs. This dog has been the thing to get her through on days when it seems like everybody's telling her she can't make it. Well, right now she has a GoFundMe and a Cash App link. Both are in my video description. if you want to send a little money to help her Danny dog get rehabilitated, because he's going through some really bad things right now, and it's really rough on her. So go show the sister support. It's our big girl, Miss Cantu. Show her some support and let her know that Team Life Games got her back. So Nita, I'm gonna show you a clip, Nita, and I'm wondering if this why your ears was burning up, because before everybody else get here, it might just have to be a one-on-one with me and you. Here we go.
What you should be doing is thanking me for bringing him home.
I killed a man for that money, Diana.
And I ain't tell you to do that.
I don't fucking reckless around here. You don't know who you fucking with, little girl.
I got your husband out of jail and I'm fucking with you.
Shut the fuck up.
What, is there some reason you don't want Poppy home?
Get the fuck out of my house before I kill you in here.
Nita, Team Diana, a Team Monet. Inquiring minds want to know.
I'm not a Team Monet overall, but for this particular situation, I am Team Monet.
Oh hell, here we go. Please elaborate.
I'm sorry.
Please elaborate.
And steal from me. And lie and connive and go through all of these things, and then look at me in my face and be like, well, I did not like what she said. Well, I did like when she stood up for herself and said, I didn't tell you to kill somebody, but at the same time, little girl, you didn't tell me that you stole the money. So we kind of like at an impasse here, because wasn't nobody 100% right in this whole melee of what is going on.
I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay. But what I can't live with is people just 100% riding for Monet's cause, like Monet ain't got no wrongdoing in this whole thing. I can't live with that.
Absolutely not me. No.
Because
I definitely don't like her parenting style. That is 100% flawed. 150% flawed, if you ask me.
Exactly.
But the whole thing about the situation at hand, Diana, she was a little out of pocket, and she needed to get checked a little bit. Get a little head tug, a little.
So what was going to happen if Diana would have decided to choke her ass back?
Well, they would have just been scrapping on the floor.
And I'm gonna tell you what's going to eventually happen. I'm gonna tell you what's going to happen. Diana is going to tell Poppy that Monet put her hands on his baby girl.
That may as well happen. But you know what? I am 2 seconds from predicting that Lorenzo's demise is going to come from Monet. So he can come forward if he want to. But I think I don't think he too far from it.
Whoa, the demise is gonna come from Monet. The demise.
It could. What? He better act like he knows.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 236 wonderful fans in the building. We only been up here 8 minutes. Shout out to all y'all. Please give me a like. We are grateful.
Yes.
And as we get deeper into this conversation, let me just shout this out. Wednesday night, 9 p.m. on this channel, another Hightown interview. America's favorite villain, Atkins Esterman. He plays Acito from Hightown on Stars. He's coming back here to join me for a whole hour to talk all things Hightown, all things Acito.
Nice.
Secret tidbits about season 3 and what they plan on doing with your boy in season 3 of Hightown. He gonna let you know all that. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it don't stop there either. Thursday night, I got America's favorite muscle, Chota.
He's a cutie.
Okay. Dominique Santana, who played the bodyguard. He plays Frankie's bodyguard on Hightown. He's coming through on Thursday night at 9 p.m. and he's gonna let us know why the hell he ratted on Frankie. This channel don't stop, people. We taking it to the next level this year. And look who done came through. My favorite sister with the mohawk. It's the sister Moochie. What's good, Moochie?
She look irritated. What's wrong, boo?
What's up, Moochie? Okay, well, we'll get back to her in a minute. Okay. Shout out to Miss K Johnson for the $10 super chat. And when you super chat us in that range, this is going to be for you and my boy Buzz. I'm going to just go ahead and get it started out.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, baby, let me tell you something. If a whore ain't paying y'all bills, that's the last thing y'all should be worried about.
I love it.
It gets you every time, don't it, Nita? It gets you every single time it gets you. All right. So now that we've got all that out the way, my people, let's go ahead and dive on into this thing frame by frame. Moochie and J-Mo should be popping in here anytime soon. So Nita, let's talk about this party that was going on. Nita, when I tell you they was getting this party in, they was getting the party in, Nita. Right. I mean, you got the B2K crew, the Broad Street Killers. You got Lorenzo.
You on mute, Lamont.
Everett shows up to the party unannounced. And you just had a whole quagmire going on, Nita. Talk to me about all the crazy things that was going on in that party.
It was a lot going on in that party. I noticed people was peeping everything. Eyeballs was going from here to here to here to here. They was peeping and checking out everything, especially that Monet. Monet had her.
I got you. I know exactly what you're talking about. Where is it? Look at this. Look at this. Look at
that. Yes. Man, if looks could kill, he would be right there dead on the floor, child.
Hey, Salt and Pepper said it best. If looks could kill, she was a damn Uzi. That's what it was right there. Because she was like, bruh.
Right.
I mean the look, Nita, the way she's looking at him almost has a derogatory tone to it. You know what I'm saying? She's looking at him like blankety blank.
Mm-hmm.
You really think that I'm about to let you be in this family getting either behind my son or in front of him? Hell no. Hell no. Hell, just look at him.
Especially since Tariq done told him that he's a snitch. See, so, you know, homophobia aside, we're talking about snitches get stitches. You're not welcome in my house. And, you know, it's just like, she don't even have to even go that route anymore. She's totally justified in the other stuff. So,
but she's still looking at him like, man, he's a warmed over pork chop that done been eaten by a lion, and you think I'm going to have these scraps? Look at the way he's looking at Drew.
Right. I mean, oh my goodness, like the googly eyes. Googly.
They could have used him in the Geico commercial. Damn it, he giving them eyes. He could have been in the Geico commercial.
He was giving them Carrie eyes.
See, wait a minute. See what? We ain't even started talking about Carrie yet.
Professor Lock and Key eyes.
We ain't even started talking about Professor Addiction yet. And here you go. Well, let me put her up here for you, since you wanted to go ahead and go there. We ain't even started talking about her yet, and you already jumping to Professor Addiction. But in this party, Nita, we got to introduce to a new adversary, I think.
Yeah.
Kino and his right-hand man. So Kino was in jail with Lorenzo. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the big homie warming up on deck. His team sitting in the same place my team sitting during the playoffs. They somewhere fishing. It's the big homie J-Mo. What's going on, J-Mo?
What's up? Hey,
Happy New Year.
Good to be back. Happy New Year. I had a couple technical difficulties. Sorry for the delay.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm back, and it's better to be fishing than be the fish. So
exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean? It is what it is. But you guys went on a great little run at the end. What, 8 out of 9, and they still fired your coach. You know,
he need to be fired.
Yeah, we kept our coach. He ain't did a dang on thing, and we got rid of the GM. They need to clean house.
Yeah, man. It's all good, bro. Let us dive right on back into this conversation. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are going to be on the move and you want to just replay this, I have started back up the Life Games podcast. Link is in description. All you got to do is click it and you can take us anywhere you go. I will upload this the minute we get done tonight. J-Mo, we just kind of talking about this fly ass party. Man, I wish I was there. And we just trying to go through all the new people that done been brought up here. You had a Zeke, you had a Everett, you even had a little Gwap still being stupid. J-Mo, how much longer is they gonna let little Gwap hang around? Because he is dumb. He's dumb.
Man, that dude, man, he is dumb. And the things he say is stupid, talking about some IG all the damn time. You know what I mean? Instead of IG, be a G. You know,
exactly.
And this dude trying to take pictures and document every little thing he does, man. Like the stuff you doing, you ain't supposed to be documenting. You done went to the Connect House live on Instagram live. You done already learned with that. Now you at this party trying to take pictures. Probably he could get in trouble because he's getting out of jail. Or half of them probably got felonies. You trying to get them locked back up.
Right. Come on, man. What the hell? Little Gwap? Nita, what you think? And when we talk about this party, everybody in here was jumping and happy except for one heartbroken sister. And I'm talking about cheating hands husband, Monet. Better keep her damn cheating husband hands off my Diana. But go ahead, Nita. Talk about Little Gwap.
Little Gwap, I keep trying. You know how I keep saying that this is kind of paralleling book one, and I'm trying to figure out who the players are. I'm trying to figure out who this stupid ass Little Gwap is, like compared. I want to say, is he Dre? But I felt like Dre had a little bit more sense about himself. I don't know. I think he's just one of those things that's just kind of out left field. He is just so stupid to me. First of all, Kane shouldn't even have him in that house because of what he did to.
Thank you.
Drew.
Thank you.
So I mean, if you still gonna roll with him, you gonna rock with him on the outside, but don't bring him around your family. Don't have him all kind of like intermingled with your family business and all that stuff. I don't even want him hanging with him at all, period. But he should be dead because I think the order was given, right?
It basically, I mean, look, I talked about it on my recap. Have y'all ever seen somebody hand heal so damn fast? He must have stuck his hand in a hyperbaric chamber and ain't take that bitch out for 2 weeks. His hand is healed. And there's two dummies in this picture, by the way.
Right.
Kane is a dummy. Little Gwap is a dummy. But the reason why I feel like Kane had to bring Little Gwap here is because he's playing appearances for his dad. Because the dad was close with Big Gwap. You know what I'm saying? And Kane's supposed to be out here handling business with Little Gwap. Right. But if Kane is smart enough to have known if your new stepdaddy Mecca, already done warned your ass about fooling around with Little Gwap. You should have just told Little Gwap the block is hot, it's a private party, and stay away from him because you might be messing up your thing with Mecca, who done broke the dude's finger in front of Chef Assassin. Come on, Kane. Bruh. He about to get it.
I'm playing.
Yeah, man. And as we're going through this whole thing, Jay, I'm gonna let you jump on this one. Moochie, hurry up and get in here, man. The people want to see you. Jay, we get introduced to Kino. He's with the Broad Street crew. I'm calling them the B2K crew. That's what I'm calling them. And he was Lorenzo's sidekick in jail. Lorenzo wanted to do a 60-40. He tells Lorenzo, fuck I look like. A 60-40, bro. I'm running B2K now. I ain't fooling with you like that. And look at the smug look on Lorenzo's face. J-Mo, tell us what.
Boy, He looked at him like, man, what? You needed my help to protect you from them while you locked up. Now you want to run with them? Man, it's only a matter of time before they screw you over. And now you trying to do me?
Right.
Hey, man,
well, Jay, he's supposed to be the leader of the B2K crew now. He the leader.
Right. Well, he say what until somebody locked up or something happened, and now he running it till they get out or something.
Yeah.
So who knows how long that's gonna last, man?
Right.
You know, he already done got punked once. So now that he out, he definitely probably gonna get punked again, taken advantage of. But I think they gonna end up having beef because they was all good at first. And then as soon as he came with that 60-40, like, you know, we do it the 60-40 split, man. You know, he do it. I'm like, oh no. He like, no, man, I don't do it like that. You know, I had to run it. He said, so I don't know, man. He might be smelling himself. He might start having enemies sooner than he realized. And dude had his eye on Diana too. Oh, how you doing, Moonlight D, huh? Oh, she a boss, huh?
Look, do you see the way? I'm glad J-Mo said that. I was gonna leave it alone, but since J-Mo went there, Nita, I'm gonna go there. Do you see the way Kino got his lips wrapped around that cup and looking at Diana?
Hell yeah. She was sitting there though. And she making quick moves. He like, hey, what's up, mamacita?
Listen, all I know is Poppy is right there, and he better not, because Poppy do not play about his Diana.
Hell no.
Exactly. And when Diana tell Poppy that cheating husband hands Monet put her hands around my throat, he might have to put Monet on his knee. Banana in the tailpipe, putting your hands on my beautiful daughter.
Right. Hey, you see how he was taking care of her. He wanted to make sure she don't get that chicken. No, she got it. You go get that chicken. You go and get me out of jail. You go get the chicken. Man. Okay.
Y'all killing me, man.
People got mad talking about she doing Monet wrong. Monet ain't worth nothing to him like that. Like, I mean, shoot, she left him in jail. You had $1 million. You could have been got me out. So you complain in jail that you tired of running stuff and all you got is air. When I get out, now you want to complain that I'm out and you want to still be the boss. Which one is it? I gave you the
that's true.
To retire and chill. Now you mad. But you was mad you had to do everything by yourself when I was locked up. That power got good to her.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, when a person starts to get the power and then somebody tries to come and snatch it all away, like, I'm assuming there's going to be some pushback from that. That's just normal.
It's going to be.
You know what I'm saying? That's just normal. That would be if it was another man. Like, I mean.
Well, here's the thing, Nita. The life that he's trying to give her that she claims she wanted. That she wanted to get from Mecca, Dante, right?
Right.
That's the life she claims she wanted. Well, he's trying to give it to her now, but she didn't want it from him.
But she also wanted her kids out of it too. She didn't want to just be gone. She wanted the whole exit plan for the whole family. So initially, the way Lorenzo wants to do it, it seems like he wants the kids to be in danger, except for the women. So he's going to protect Diana. He's going to protect his wife, which I have no problem with. But at the same time, her other kids are still like, you know, she's had to change her heart. When she almost got touched when Drew got shot, it changed her whole perspective about, you know, the family business, and it spooked her. You know, it kind of like, oh shit got real. So, you know, she kind of had like a change of heart. Look at her in that. I said the first night, you got a whole pajama set on, no lingerie, no nothing sexy, no bralette. Like, girl, she was totally clothed. She was totally turned off by Lorenzo. It's a no for him. It's
he ain't picking up on none of this. Like, you supposed to be the happiest one. I'm home, and you the angriest one.
Wait a minute. I can't with y'all. Wait a minute, Larry. We've got 425 fans came to watch us, and we only in this thing 24 minutes. Please like us on this video. Subscribe to everybody's channel. Be sure to come back Wednesday when I bring Hightown's own, America's favorite villain, Atkin Estiman, who plays Aceto, will be here with me live Wednesday night to talk all things Hightown Season 3 and what they're going to let your boy do in Season 3. That's me. But I've got to, here's something else before we even get past Section 1. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, I'm lobbying to do something.
Getting close, man.
I'm lobbying to do something, man. I'm lobbying to do something. That's all. Like I said, I would just be simply happy if they let me pass out donuts. And of course, I got to stream all of it, but just let me pass out some donuts. I'm trying to do something. But there was another person before we get. I'm trying to get us out of this party, but there was another person who looked very out of place. Y'all want to see his I don't know nothing face?
Oh, yeah.
I already know who you
Damn, Lorenzo?
No, not Lorenzo.
No, the way
I thought you was going to say Everett. Both of them.
Yeah, the way Lorenzo treated him. I was like, God damn.
Hey,
rolling up on him like
that go back to my theory though about he don't know nothing about Zeke. People were saying the age difference and she could have had the baby and he gotta know or this or that. That's real messy. And then she don't, if she was about to tell that she's the mother of Zeke, he'd be like, what the hell you talking about? That your boy? That your niño? Oh, hell no. and then you want to bring in Mecca all of a sudden, and Zeke, man, that's just so many lies and so much mess you got to bring out.
That's a
Zeke
mess.
is going to tweak out. And now this dude over here scooping Zeke at the court like above the rim or whatever. Like, what the heck? This is a big mess.
I mean, you could look at Mecca like he's like the bald black man or some shit. Because dude got technology. He can find anybody on the drop of a dime. Don't y'all forget, this is still the same dude who found Monet knocking over dumpsters, making bat signals and shit. And now all of a sudden, he just seems to find Zeke shooting hoops at an empty basketball court all alone. And he keep telling Monet, I need to see my son, sounding like baby boy. I need to see my son. Let me see my son. And ladies and gentlemen, y'all's favorite, Moochella, who hang with the fellas.
I had some technical issues.
I
saw the last minute, man, and I don't know why. I had everything up.
I see you at my house.
You all up at J.
I didn't want it to be so obvious.
Right. Everybody.
Like I had to get myself together.
Okay, well, what the hell y'all doing over at J-Mo house? I know y'all don't think we supposed to believe y'all pulled a Tariq, y'all wore pat leather pants and start hugging and kissing.
Look, my hair's all messed up. You know, you
weren't supposed to come on, you let the cat out the bag.
That's my hair off.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. So Moochie, you get the next one, Moochie. I'm gonna start with you.
I missed so much.
It's all good.
Still at the party.
We ain't even left the party yet. So Moochie, we're gonna take you to the day after the party. The day after the
I wanted to talk about her sourpuss face the whole time, observing everything.
Hey, look, well, here you go. Here you go, because we've been destroying Monet. Here you go. Let me pull up the picture. Where the picture
She was a Debbie Downer.
Right.
Moochie.
That was her.
Think about this, Moochie.
Part of
every
part of the party. That's the way she
every
was.
frame.
Jay.
She was like that.
I'm gonna mess it back up, so don't worry about it.
All right.
So go ahead,
I know
Moochie.
You said you was gonna hook it up later. All right.
Right. Okay. So Moochie, here goes Debbie Downer. There's Debbie Downer, and she was like that in every frame in the party. And she was even like that the next day in the bed, which I got jokes for that too. That I'm gonna get to in a minute.
Where y'all at now? Y'all still at the party?
No, we just got into the bed. We was waking up.
Yeah, we was trying to transition into the bed.
All right, so you saying you want air? You wanted air all this time, right?
She got air.
A change of atmosphere instead of you was tired of doing it in the trailer, right?
You got it right.
Now you get home and look how far you off in the bed from him.
I know.
Thank you.
You mean he don't sense all of this?
She supposed to be up under him like this. He supposed to be all hugged
laying on his chest.
She is done.
Listening to some more music. More. Because they speaking a lot of Spanish this episode.
And her Louis Vuitton outfit is looking more like snake skin because it's rolling the hell away. She ain't trying to do nothing. But I'm going to tell you somebody who was happy. Now, keep in mind, because Nita said it too, Moochie. Nita was like, look, this your man, he done come home. You talked about everything you just said about being in jail screwing. Yeah. So this is what you decide to wear the day after? Oh, hell no. So maybe what happened?
Negligee, and you put on some flannel pajamas.
So, but see, ladies and gentlemen,
that was always buttoned up like this.
But
it was like I ain't giving you nothing. Look, I ain't giving you nothing. You not getting.
He might have got it. He might have got it last night. He might have got it last night, and then she got up and was disgusted. She gave it to him. And then she put that big streak in the bed. Now, mind you, folks, look at all that space. This is a damn queen bed. This ain't no California king. They got that much space in a queen bed. But I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let J-Mo jump on in here. So Daddy is happy as hell. You know why? Because he's over there eating scramble and griddles, and he's got his breakfast made just the way he like it. And look at the smile on Diana's face.
Boy, I should have had a daughter. Hey, look, I'm trying to be like Lorenzo up in here. Maybe I get me some breakfast in bed up in here.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. This is the same way. This is the same way my daughter looks at me when she wants to share some food. She comes showing me all her 3.5 teeth. And she ain't got but 3.5, and she comes smiling at me the same way. J-Mo, take it away. Monet, not only is she wearing snakeskin Louis Vuitton, but her ass is starved in bed. Take it away, Jay.
Man, ain't nothing that she happy about ever. When is she ever happy? She mad she ain't getting no breakfast. She mad she ain't getting no extra sausage from him.
She was happy one time, Jay. She was happy one time when her ass was up in that helicopter getting helicopter fuel. That's the only time she been happy.
She still kind of frowned when she kissed him.
That's true.
She smiled one time in this episode.
Huh?
A half a smile.
Yeah, a half a smile. Man, that house.
Do your lips go up into the corner?
She was like that.
What in the world? She just got a mean mug, just like this, a permanent mean mug on her face. What is that?
She hungry. Look at this dude. Look at him. His mouth full as hell. He got all kinds of food, breakfast in his mouth, and her ass is over there like, you ain't make me no damn breakfast, Diana. What the?
That's trifling. I'm like, didn't everybody just wake up? Didn't we all just wake up? We all just woke up. So now I'm not hungry. Now I'm not supposed to have breakfast.
Nita. You got on my
all this is, I'm gonna tell y'all what this is. This is that Sneakers Anita Baker commercial. You hungry? Eat a Snickers. Somebody give Monet a Snicker. But Jay, finish your thought, my brother.
I mean, man, Diana is now the new queen of the castle. And Monet is pissed about that. You know what I'm saying? Poppy home, she ain't got to worry about ish. She run that place now. She even told Monet in the bathroom what she needed to tell her with no fear, even though Monet tried to do what she tried to do. Diana, no, you ain't about to do nothing. You ain't got nothing coming up in here. Poppy home. You know what I'm saying? What the hell you over here tripping about?
Right. She wouldn't have had that lip if Daddy wasn't home. If Poppy wasn't home, she wouldn't have came back at her like that. You know that.
Monet tried to make her get the chicken. He like, no, you go get the chicken.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Yeah, but that house got so much life in it, man. It seemed like it was a dark cloud and quiet. In that house, and everybody happy and celebrating. She the only one walking around.
It was nothing but stress when he was in locked up.
Right.
Stress. Everybody felt like they were under the gun. And that's the way she ran the house, where nobody had a light moment.
Right.
Right.
He even knew about his son with Everett. He like, oh, okay. Hey, if he get locked up, he know how to deal with it. What's up, man? Let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it going, man.
She don't want nobody to have a relationship. She don't want nobody to be with nobody, do nothing. He like Diana can go to school, even though he says St. John's, but whatever. She still get to go to school. They over here eating mofongo and dancing, and everybody got real Hispanic at the table, dancing and music playing. Everybody,
Power is gonna stop. They're gonna stop playing in my face, trying to make me think that those black kids are Hispanic. Y'all gonna stop playing in my face.
Nita, so offended by this.
Well, I mean, I guess that's where you get your Afro Latina, right? Okay, there you go. Well,
hey,
I'm just saying, can one of them look like Lorenzo?
Yeah, but my uncles in Panama look like Lamont.
Yeah. I was about to say it's possible.
Yeah, some women look like both of y'all in Panama, and they don't know nothing but Spanish.
Yeah, it's possible, Nita.
I get it. I'm just saying.
Okay, let me ask you this: would it help if she was speaking more Spanish, Monet?
Well, Monet, I can see don't know Spanish, but if the kids would have been speaking more Spanish throughout the show from the get-go, it would have been better.
I feel like Poppy was racist because the part of the family that's all African American is Monet, and who the hell did he send to go get the chicken? Monet. So
good point, Lamont. Good point.
I feel like Poppy is racist, but you know what? I'm a rock.
You know how to do the chicken, right? Yeah. You know how to get chicken. Go do it.
Go get that chicken. Go in there and get that chicken, woman. Know your role. Shut your mouth and go get them damn chicken wings, chick. Go get the chicken wings. But let me shout out our outstanding people came to watch us. We almost at 600. We're at 550. Wonderful people tuned in to see us talk this power. Please be sure to subscribe. Everybody has a channel. You can go check out the podcast. I've started the podcast. I'll be putting all my live streams on the podcast as soon as we get done. And now I'm about to take this conversation to Nita, the diva, who has patiently been waiting to jump in here. Nita, let me take you somewhere different real quick. Okay, Nita, I always say this when it's your turn. Let me take you somewhere. Don't I always say that? I be trying to take you to bathrooms from BMF. I tried to take you to a club one time. So Nita, let me take you to court. Can I take you to court, Nita?
Okay.
Let me take you
I thought we was going to the jail cell. Okay. We going to court.
No. We ain't going to jail yet. We going to court. Let's go to court. So Jenny is up here making a hellified case. And by the way, fellas, I never really was paying any attention to Jenny. Henny. You don't need none of that because you looking right, Jenny. But anyway, Jenny was laying down the law because you know what she's trying to do? She's trying to abuse and tie down the plight of a young black man trying to get his damn education at Stansfield Conical Studies. She pulled out every single nook and cranny she could come up with, and then she laid it on the table and said, I found the badge in his drawer, and they won't get no help from this damn judge. So, Nita, break down this courtroom scene. And did you expect Cooper Saxe to give Miss Jenny a look and maybe she would have backed down? Or what was you expecting to happen at this court proceeding?
No, I thought that it went textbook to me. Look, we talking about a slain police officer. Mm-hmm. And then we have a high profile professor. So I didn't expect it to go any other way than what it went. Now the other court scene after Tate got into it. Now I ain't think that was gonna happen.
Influence.
Right.
Influence. Right. That's going to be the name of Tate's story. Influence. I can't wait to hear for it.
Yeah. But the way that went, it went just the way I expected it to go.
They just kind of lightly plugged it in there.
Yep, they did. They threw what we call us nerds that do the Marvel stuff. We call that an Easter egg. They threw that in there for it, so it got going. So Moochie, let me get you on in here. After everything went the way it was supposed to go, as Nita said, it went just how it was supposed to go. That's when they go back to prison and they're talking about, we need some help. We got to get something. That's when McLean said, we need someone with influence. And Tariq is like, I got old short man Tate on my side.
He looked like a midget between Saxe and Mecca.
Bro, I had to talk about it, bro. I had to talk. I was like, bro, look at this dude. Either Saxe and Meth McLean is real. I know Meth is like 6'3", or Tate is like 5'3". I don't know, but either
Tate brother is even shorter than him. If you can imagine.
I know.
He's shorter.
Come on.
Yes.
Yeah, you ain't see how his short ass was looking through those drawers? He was close to the drawer.
Stop it, Moochie. Stop it. Stop it, Moochie. Moochie, how am I going to get these people? How am I ever going to get these people?
It looked like he needed a step stool.
Moochie, how am I supposed to get these people on this show? You got so many damn jokes.
No, I'm sorry.
It's too late. It's out there.
But I like
Councilman
Tate. I did get on y'all talking about Tate's size, though.
Oh, don't try to clean it up now. Damn, you basically saying he as tall as my daughter.
All of that.
He tell the ladies he come up big where it count.
Oh, wow.
I got something that's taller than my whole body in my pants. That's what we're talking about. Go ahead, Moochie.
My wallet.
So with this whole scene, you got the Easter egg for that.
Yep.
They told him he was going to be a flight risk, which I didn't see that because he's still in school. He did speak out of turn when he said he didn't know Detective Ramirez. And they already know that his DNA wasn't on the badge. I think that's going to be the way he gets free. It's all circumstantial evidence.
Yeah.
Right.
When we did the predictions and we talked about how long Tariq was going to be in jail, I knew that was not going to stick. It just didn't make any sense. It shouldn't have. But I mean, the way the system is set up for Black people, it could have, but it shouldn't have.
He had the little connections. He had the capital connections.
Right.
He had the capital connections. That's what helped. But I said he wouldn't be in longer than probably an episode. Because he the star of the show for one. But then if you break it down, he, like we say, he don't have any of the DNA or any evidence on it. But this scene right here with this picture, I wanted to smack the hell out of Saxe, man. Shut your ass up. Right. Hey, look, Davis, how many millions you done made this past month from me being your client? Like 3, 4? Right. Hey, dude need to be fired. Don't bring him in here no more. You know what I mean? Trying to get you pissed off up in here, talking about I done did this, confess to that.
Yeah.
What?
We got to keep Cooper Saxe because, you need that white privilege on your side. And he already sliding the moan to the district attorney. So that's why Meth McLean is keeping Cooper Saxe real close. Because Cooper Saxe serves a dual purpose.
I think he can work in the law firm, but don't work on my case if I was to read. Like
that's what I would say too. Don't bring him in here to talk to me no more.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Plus, Tariq already know that Saxe, Dirty Ball Saxe, was drunk with the gun coming up to Patruth to kill his dad.
Yep.
So, like, we got history. Stop coming at me like you all this and that, dude. You dirty anyway, man. Don't come in here no more with me. I don't want to see your ass no more. You can keep it working or whatever. Don't bring this little baloney smelling looking motherfucker. Baloney in the sunlight, too long ass motherfucker.
Now I'm gonna speed y'all up a little bit. I'm gonna get you to the very beginning of a scene that is starting to be a little bit more chaotic than what we had imagined. And of course, I am talking about Professor Addiction. And for a moment, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. For a moment, for a moment, I felt so bad for her that I was thinking about. Hold on.
Bad?
I was thinking about maybe bringing her back on the team for a moment because hey, don't say that shit too loud now. But and then I came back to my senses when Lauren gave her the bad mouth. You used me, Professor Addiction.
Right.
You used me. And then you want me to just forget what the hell is going on and start class? Nita the Diva, take over. Talk about the situation that was going on in this class. Talk about Rashonda. Everybody ain't going on in this class.
I can't believe you said you kind of felt bad for her. What is wrong with you? She got you under your spell again?
Mm-hmm.
Look, she has a problem. Look, let me tell you what issue. She has a problem. And right now she is so asphyxiated and fearful that there's no one there to talk to her, to make her come to her senses now. So I'm like, there's no one in her corner helping her. So I wanted to see Carrie realize, look, I messed up with Lauren. Zeke is clear and in the free. I done blamed it on Reed. I'm going to go ahead and do my thing, and I'm going to get me some help with this addiction thing I got going on now. But she had no remorse in this scene with Lauren. So I said to myself, you with your damn Thor playing on Marvel outfit, showing your nipples, is not back on my team.
That was the mesmerization thing.
That was the hypnotizing thing that happened.
Hey, that don't hurt.
That's when he lost his mind a little bit.
He was looking at that white shirt and that was doing
No. That's not what happened. Go ahead, Nita.
I'm looking at it. Look, that one of them is just sticking out like the high beams.
The high beams,
right?
High beams, you got back on the hook.
The thing about Professor STD.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, somebody call her that in the comments.
Professor STD.
Y'all killing me.
She was being so smug. She was being so smug and nasty to Lauren, and the tone that she kind of took with Lauren, I was like, "Ooh,
right,
no.
right."
I was like, "That's not what we doing. That's
what she doing."
Yeah, and I was just like, but then when Lauren went to talk to Tariq and she came back with some more fire for her, talking about you fucking see you do. And she was like,
okay, Nita, I got the clip. Nita. I want to see it. So Nita, I knew somebody was going to bring it up, so I got the clip. It is so funny, especially with Lauren. The way Lauren says, fucking you. Oh, my little sweet butterfly, Lauren. The way she said it. Here you go.
No one put a gun to your head. You didn't want mommy and daddy to find out that you got caught with drugs in your room. You made your choices.
And you didn't warn me about that. Why? Oh, because you were too busy fucking Zeke?
Zeke.
You're fucking him.
You're fucking
Don't play with me. Okay? You got over once. Trust me, there's not going to be a second time.
Zeke and I, none of your business.
We are about to be everyone's business, Professor Milgram.
Nita, the only thing she's missing.
To block the door like Matumbo up in here.
Nita, the only thing Lauren was missing was what we used to do in the early 90s.
Right. That's and that's how you clear, bitch. And you see she piped right on down. That's how you get the bitch up off your back. You be like, she was very smug and very cocky, condescending, all of that. And I didn't put a gun to your head. And I was just like, really, Carrie? Is that what we're doing? I was really disappointed in her. And I said, Tariq, I know you mad now that you ain't put that damn burner phone in her damn drawer. You probably did it.
Yeah. But I see when she did that, it looked like to me she got a little dark, like the dark side came out of her. She was saying, nobody put a gun to your head, with a little smile. Then when she said that about Zeke, that smile went away. She like, That's none of your business. And then she tried to block her at the door or whatever and talk about, we need to talk about this later when you calm down.
You know what I call that a moment.
Carrie gotta go. I don't like her no more.
Wait a minute.
Then you released a video about the new professor coming on campus. Okay, we all but know Carrie is dead. She is about to be.
She either gonna be dead or she gonna get fired.
Ran out of town. Wait a
minute. Like, see, this is one of them situations where it's kind of like, I want to attack her, but when I hear y'all attacking Professor Everybody Gets a Turn, it hurts my feelings a little bit. Because I want to save Carrie. Golly, Carrie.
Burn the cape.
You got a cape, man. You wanted the cape.
Take that cape off and put it in the bag.
Burn it.
Take that cape off.
We're not saving.
We're not going out to save this one.
Moochie,
it's saving them now.
Moochie, I was trying to save Renee from Hightown too.
I know. Take that cape off. She conniving. I wanted to roll around on the ground and fight with her.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
You know how if this is the episode, like if you be like, who did you want to roll around on the ground and fight with this episode? It's her.
Yeah, she was out of line. Out of line.
I didn't like the way Lauren.
I didn't like Kane this episode either.
Him too. He could get it too.
I did like the way. I really did like the way Lauren stood up to him, though. I mean, stood up to Carrie. Like Lauren showed you, like I'm just not some young lady who had a rich family and don't know how to stand up for myself. She stood up for herself and she made it happen. And by the way, I'm be coming to you with next one with this one, Jay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new record for me. We have crossed 600 people in less than an hour. We are at 625. Be sure to like this video, comment, subscribe to everybody's channel.
They missed us, man, on Mondays. They missed us, man. You
missed us.
Weeks without this Mondays. This is your number one day, man.
I won't say that, but I'll say it's one of my top two. It's one of my top two. Well,
it's your record day. You breaking records on Monday. What can we say, man? It's your top day.
Be sure to subscribe to the Life Game podcast because I will be uploading all these videos up there when we're done. And for those of you that loved Hightown and you followed me in the Hightown, the big homie, Acito Atkins Estimate, will be with me Wednesday night at 9 p.m. He's going to let you know what's going down. And then Thursday, we got the muscle from Hightown.
Oh, you
Dominique
got
Santana.
Yeah.
I got Chiletto.
All right.
Hey, y'all.
You like that brown sugar.
Hey, he'll be here Thursday night too. So, J-Mo, I got this for you, my brother. So, Monet meets up with Mecca, and she's just telling him, look, bro, I need you to back off a little bit. My husband done came home, even though I done touched all on you in the helicopter. You know, the helicopter had my underwear wet. But in the midst of all that, she gets a phone call from her husband, and he is madder than a fire ant in water. He wants to know, why in the hell did y'all do that to Tariq? And he knew who had done it. J-Mo, take these two away, my brother.
Man, he thought he was in there like swimwear, and now he realized he drying off on the line. He ain't in there. And he don't like being the other guy. He went from being smooth operator to, a simp. In the sense that, he called dude, oh, you want to get with that jailbird? He ain't nothing but a jive. He started going into that 70s slang.
Jay, when I saw this scene, I thought about Usher and R. Kelly singing their song "Same Girl," dealing with Monet. That's what I thought about.
Right? Yeah, definitely, man. He done lost her, and all that paperwork you was trying to pull out and buy that love. Money can't buy that love, right there, boy. And all that little going around behind the back with Kane. You should have been playing and doing all that with Zeke in the beginning. You should have never even been wasting time with Kane. You should have been going there to watch Zeke play and going to his games and doing all that. You done put up $1 million to get him out and all of this, and you still ain't said nothing to him. What the hell is you doing?
Yeah.
You know, I think he felt like probably if you go down, if you when you want to attack any entity, you always try to go to the weakest link. Need I say more?
He went to the weakest link, Kane.
Right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So Moochie, jump on in there, but I'm gonna give you an addendum to this whole scene.
All right.
After Monet gets that phone call, she got to go to Davis McLean because she needs somebody on the inside to help her out with what's going on. She need to know everything. So she get a man $250K. By the way, I enjoy seeing Method Man and Mary J on the screen together. It gives me nostalgia. It makes me think about the BET Awards, and it makes me think about when I was in high school. But Davis is like, B, I don't work for free. $250,000, I pay that to my stripper and my lawnmower. So I need you to come back with $500K. And so then she finesses a plan with this guy of all people to come up with the money involving Braden. Moochie, run with it.
Now, when she asked him to help, I think Davis McLean, he gonna do everybody dirty. He gonna feed them a little bit of information, but he's all about the money. I don't think she's gonna know everything. I don't think she's gonna know everything like that. She knows about the badge now.
Mm-hmm.
So if it leads back to Kane, I think when she find out, it's gonna be too late. Where they probably tell him to get out of town or something. Because I keep for some reason, I don't think he's gonna go to jail. I see him being on the run, and then he's just gonna come back and be a menace for a minute.
Okay. Nita, I want to get you in there. We haven't talked about. Okay, well, I don't even want to bring it up right now because I don't want us to deviate. But what did you think about this whole scene that just went down right here?
Well, this scene right here further plays into the whole, it's going to be a house divided. And you see where Kane is going to, kind of land in this whole thing. That's what I saw about it.
And Nita, as soon as Kane is done with this, look where he go at. He goes straight to Mecca house because the dad wants him to make the plug connection. And Mecca already know what's going on. So he's playing Kane right here as we speak, and Kane, dumbass, don't know it, right? He's playing him. So he tells Kane, look, I don't need to meet him. I'm going to give you this money. As far as I'm concerned, you to connect. So add that into your list, Nita.
Right. That's another thing. The thing about where this is going for me, I just, I feel like that Monet needs to recognize that her children are semi-adults. They are adults, and you have to go let them live their life. Now, I think that it's a hindrance to her happiness and her well-being that she keeps on trying to force this family type thing where I don't think that's really where she wants to be. I think her and Lorenzo have run their course. She doesn't like the way he trying to play her. I just really think give it up. Give up the ghost. I mean, I don't.
Whoa! Wait a minute, Nita. When you say give up the ghost, are you say? Let me just make sure I'm clarifying for the people. Let me just make sure I'm clarifying, Nita. When you say give up the ghost, are you saying that Monet should just come clean, tell Lorenzo we getting a divorce, I'm leaving you, take the kids, I got me a man, and I got another son, and I'm gonna just go with him? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Now, Nita,
if they are so happy with their pappy, I done raised them crumb snatchers long enough. I done did my bid or whatever. You want them, you take them. And she just really needs to realize that she doesn't have children anymore. And if he wants to run the business without her, she got a man that's going to give her some money that I guess kind of makes her smile. I haven't seen her smile, but
Nita, what about Zeke?
She don't even know Mecca. She don't even know he sell drugs. She don't even know he murders people. She don't even know this dude. He popped up out of nowhere after 20 plus years trying to bring some paperwork and say some stuff. and now you're gonna leave your husband and your kid. Zeke, he don't even know you the mom. You tell me this, he might be like, man, the hell with you.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Too. Yeah. That could be how that play out as well. He's an adult as well. Then what? She made her choices. Those are the consequences, and that's what it is.
Okay, look, Nita, I'm with you. That would be the adult thing to do, but why she ain't doing it?
That's what she needs. I think she's conflicted. Like I said, she has this sense of family and. She think her children are really, really children, and she doesn't realize that they're really adults making choices, and they can
Lorenzo
do what they
might kill her ass.
Nita, thank you for saying that, Nita, because the fact that she put her hands on that wonderful, sweet Diana, and let me show y'all the face that she tried to choke. I just want you to see the face Monet tried. This is the face Monet tried to choke. Monet tried to choke that girl like she is a child. She's an adult. I don't care what y'all talking this mess about. Oh, disrespect. Monet has been disrespecting these kids in the manner in which she's been raising them in the drug game and telling this girl she can't go to college. This girl circumvented her mama because the order of the street. So to your point, Nita, the reason why Monet ain't leaving, it's not leaving Lorenzo, is because the order of the street game. And Diana played the order of the street game, and the order of the street game is you at all costs get the person who's the head of the table. She got her daddy, and look what it got her.
Why you so crazy? Oh, 132 teeth showing in that picture.
Hey, and you know what?
For y'all, 132 is hard as she's smiling. I see 132 teeth.
And you know what? All 132 of them teeth is clean and pearly white. They so clean I can see my reflection. So I don't care. She had 200 teeth like a damn dinosaur. They all beautiful and pearly white. Let's go. Like I Diana.
Said. I feel like she should just really cut her losses. And even if it doesn't work with Mecca, at the end of the day, you can still walk away.
Yes.
She's her own person. She's her own person. So you don't have to be attached to any kind of man to feel like you're validated in this world. Okay, let's go explore some options. And if that option don't work out, then okay, then we next. That's what it is.
And the thing is, I don't think Monet really need a man per se to feel validated. I just think that nobody, not even Monet, knows what it is that's going to make her happy. That's why she don't smile. She don't even know what it is.
She needs to find herself. That's why she needs to. It's an unhealthy attachment that she has to those kids, and that is weird.
It's control is what she likes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Control. She needs to rethink that whole thing because she's making herself unhappy. You walking around with a scowl on your face the whole damn time. What kind of life is that?
What is it?
Yeah, because she was miserable in control and she miserable out of control.
Right. Mm-hmm. And, look, he gave her that water cash. Go, girl, that's what you probably signed up for in the beginning. Like, just either fall back into that or move on to something else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Go shopping.
Right. Go shopping.
Pick up some more cheeky.
Right. Yeah, since you the black part of this family, Monet, go stop by KFC. And KFC, I got a bone to pick with you, KFC. I'm mad with KFC because have y'all seen the new KFC commercial? The one that was running for Christmas where they got the black dude smiling like Eddie Murphy as he's skipping the line and shit with the app. No, I can't make this stuff up. Literally, KFC, I'm like, bro. Yeah, well, you need to see that.
I'm gonna have to look it up.
Yeah, I'm hot with them.
KFC and I don't know how long. Bro. I do hit up Popeyes. I actually got some today. They mac and cheese is actually pretty good too, guys.
I heard that.
Man.
It is actually pretty good.
It's good. It's good, but I just started my diet for 2022, and the first week is always rough, so I don't even want to talk about no more food. J-Mo, I'm coming your way, brother. I'm coming your way, and I'm taking you to jail. So we get Short Man Tate, and I love this scene with Short Man Tate. Short Man Tate went in on Reed. Nigga, what the hell you think I'm at this college for? I need that dirt on Queenie. Reek was like, okay. Reek started acting like he was rapping and shit. He was like, boom, okay. I know this book, bam, and I'm gonna get this book. I'm gonna get Braden help, blah blah blah. So it all go down. Next thing we know, we see influence because we get to a court with a judge who owes Tate favors. He helps out Tate. Next thing I know, everybody's shaking hands and they looking down on Tate's head like, damn, dude, you look younger than Tariq. Talk about it, J-Mo.
I know, right? DBS, dirty ball sacks. Here he goes, strikes again, trying to get somebody to confess. What do you got on him? What does he owe you? Man, shut up, man. Like, I'm so tired of him, man. But you know, Tate, he definitely showed his influence right here. He got some strings pulled, like I don't know what, for Tariq to get up out of jail, and he definitely got up out of there, which it was kind of smart to give him the house arrest or whatever. Because as soon as he tried to go certain places, they'd be on him like white on rice. So definitely, you know, it was believable kinda with his money and influence. What was tripped out though is that wasn't nobody there to see or support Tariq in the courtroom. Grandma ain't there for you. She done with your ass. Lauren ain't nobody show up for your ass.
Yeah,
that was low.
One person showed up.
Oh,
there was one person that showed up, but did he use them? Tate showed up.
Right. That's the only one. I'm surprised Simon Stern ain't even show up.
That's a good point. Because Simon Stearns has a huge vested interest in Tariq graduating. That's a great point.
If anything, Stearns will come if Tariq's feet is to the fire and make some moves to get him out. I could see that. But
by the way, I love this. I love this judge, by the way. My man said he supports, and I don't even know what the hell the acronym was, but I know it's talking about black men. I support the BIPC biopic of black men, whatever the hell it was.
Right.
And I was like, I'm here for you, Judge. I'm here for you. And I enjoy having him up there, and I thought that was very nice. But Moochie, then we get back into a sad segment. We had a fight between Braden and Reek, and Braden basically had to let Reek know, bruh, I'm in this game because I want to be in the game, just like your pompous ass is in the game because you want to be in it because we both had parents that was well off. Moochie, break it down.
He spoke facts there, Braden. And he spoke facts, and he was like, if I knew more, I would have been able to protect you. He had him on a need-to-know basis, and he wasn't giving him fair warning for him to really stay away from Kane. If he would have told him, he didn't have to tell him about the murder. But he could have told him, look, I think that's where he messed up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going too far ahead. I'm sorry. I feel like he should have been telling him a little bit more, and that's when Tariq be making careless mistakes because Braden's doing things that he wouldn't have done if he had not the whole story, but if he had more things to go on with what was going on.
I'm with that, Moochie. You always make salient points, great points. And then I'm gonna come to you, Nita, because after they had their fallout, and they basically kind of made up in that same scene too. Next thing you know, Mary J, trying to execute her plan with her dumbest child, decides let's meet up with Braden.
Her dumbest child.
I mean,
dunce cap. He got to set up a wave cap as a dunce cap.
We keeping it a buck here. Look, it is what it is.
Hey man, it is what it is, man. Maybe she should have just spit out one child. Maybe she should. First of all, is Zeke the oldest or the youngest? Somebody let me know. What's before we even get into what I'm about to say? Is Zeke the oldest
or in the show? Because
on
the show, Zeke is the oldest by 1 year or less than a year.
Like I said, I think they Irish twins. We talked about that before on Jake's channel. They Irish twins.
Okay.
But in reality, Kane is like in his 30s. I think they say 32. The actor.
Yeah.
And Zeke is like 24 or 26 in real life. So
right. Okay, cool.
That's why it's hard to get it, because Kane looks older than Zeke.
Right. That too.
Okay.
That too.
You know, because he is older. But
so Mary is out here with her dumbest child trying to fill out Braden, and Braden gives a great speech about white privilege, and then Braden actually acquiesces Nita to the big lie that he's the one that put the badge in the drawer, knowing he didn't, so that he can pretend like he's under the thumb of dumbass Kane. Nita, take it wherever you want to go, because Monet and Kane, they looking real shiesty right now. They looking like two dummies in West Virginia pots.
West Virginia pot.
The thing about this is that I already think Monet overheard what Kane was saying to, you know, because she walked right up on him while they was talking, while he was like, just make it look good, make us look good or something in front of Monet. You need to be worrying about that. And I think she heard all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the other situation we was just talking about, y'all, right before we went here? I had
the conversation with Tariq and him in the bathroom.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Now that was classic Ghost and Tommy. Ghost was always on a need to know basis. He always had Tommy in the dark, and it always backfired for them. And I don't understand. You know, I understand the chessboard and the moves and being 3 moves ahead and not exposing yourself, not letting the right hand know what the left hand is doing. I know all of that, but then I think that there's certain information that should be disseminated, and I think Effie got that point across to him today in this episode, and I hopefully he took a good ear to that and ingested that, and where he's not going to be leaving Braden too far in the dark, that they are clipping up over each other, making stupid moves and setting each other up, and you know, just not on the right accord. If they supposed to be like right hand men, like, you got to kind of act like it a little bit. You got to have some type of level of trust, unless you really feel like he is a dummy like Kane. Now, that might be somebody you might want to leave in the dark. But, you know what I'm saying? I think we could tell Braden a little something. I don't know. That's just me. But you remember in book 1, they just kept on clipping up over each other, making stupid mistakes by not knowing the full story, or at least 80% of the story. Like something, like, you know.
Let's see. The problem with both of them was they was keeping individual secrets on top of stuff, because for the longest time, Ghost didn't even want Tommy to know about Angela. That was a secret. And then lie on top of lie, it comes out. And then lie on top of lie, you being investigated. That comes out. Then lie on top of lie, Ghost kills the dude that was trying to get with Angela. He had to lie about that. Then Tommy found out about that. And then Tommy lying about his daddy on top of all.
But Ghost was right about all of that, though. Like, Ghost didn't want to tell Tommy about, at first he did tell Tommy about Angela. He said, look who I saw in the club last night. He like, oh, you want to start getting with high school, because he know Tommy a dummy, and Tommy gonna be messing things up and tell Tasha, and eventually he did bring it in and bring it to Tasha and try to even win at the birthday party, because you always there for us and da da da. He like, man, what the fuck is you doing, man? You know what I mean? So, you know, he tried to compartmentalize is how I see it. Not lie, compartmentalize. You only know this amount because you ain't ready and able to handle the rest. That's what the U.S. government does in the military. You can't tell everybody the secrets to the bomb. You don't know who may blow it. So I'm going to tell you this little piece here so you can operate your little area. I'm going to tell you what you need to know in this area, and I'll be the one to push the button. Okay.
Well, we saw how that worked out, right?
Okay. Exactly.
That didn't even make
it ain't work out too much.
Doing that that.
We see how that worked out, right?
Oh Lord! So
That
Jay,
wasn't
I'm about to
right.
come. I'm about to swing your way right now, Jay, because this was some mess going on right here.
Kids everything they did. Exactly.
Kids, we're talking
I'm
about business partners. We're not talking about children.
Tariq the one that killed him, so that's how it worked out. Right?
well. I mean, if your child gonna kill you,
make no sense.
if
I'm
your
talking about
child
Tommy
gonna
and
kill
Jerry.
you, yeah. So Jay, I got this one for you. So I want to know, Jay, how much do you got to be beat before you get the picture? How many times do you got to be dissed before you realize he don't want me? And I'm talking about my sweet butterfly. That's my new nickname to Lauren, the sweet butterfly, Lauren. She meets up with Tariq. Tariq is trying to get her to come up to the room. She ain't feeling it. She wants the truth. He ain't trying to tell her. He tells her, look, kick rocks. I'm done with you. I will give you your brother's key. Oh, by the way, Carrie's sleeping with Zeke. And do y'all remember from season 1 of this show, Lauren had got a note that said someone in Stansfield that's a professor sleeping with a student. It all comes to fruition right here because in the next scene, J-Mo, Lauren goes up here to confront Professor Everybody Get a Turn, Professor Addiction, Professor Lock and Key, Professor Thought Box, Professor Hot Pocket. And Jay, it was so good. I made a remix of Lauren saying, you're fucking him. That's right. Yeah. You said it just like a black girl who lived in a white community. You're fucking him. I got a remix for you, Jay. Here you go.
You're fucking him because you were too busy fucking Zeke. You're fucking him. You're fucking him. You're fucking him.
You like that part.
Take it away, Jay.
Hey, her face does everything changed when she got that info, though, boy.
Yes, Lord, yes.
The thing that is real, what I don't understand is why the hell she ain't quit this job a long time ago and go somewhere else. Why you staying here? What's the point? It's too hot. You need to leave. You know what I'm saying? People getting killed. You already been compromised. You had Monet putting a gun to your head, but you just got to come to work for canonical studies. Get your ass a new job. What are you doing? No,
and she's a lawyer. She's a lawyer. Jay,
you absolutely right, absolutely.
Like, yeah. Don't you see the writing all on the wall, on the floor, all over the damn place? What is you doing? You know, you compromise. It's time to go before you ruin your whole career. And then you know, working at DoorDash or something.
That's just what she gonna be doing.
Yeah, because
but Jay,
be over.
Where's Detective Waiting to Exhale? We didn't see him this whole episode, and we know that she has a past with him too.
And you know he rating. He can't wait to nail her for whatever he can. And if he finds out about Zeke, which is about to happen, you know what I mean? You gonna call him Bob Vila because he about to be this old hoe, this old house, this old hoe. He about to rebuilding a new little wing for her ass.
Wow.
Straight up. You're gonna be remodeling her ass right up inside of, you know what I'm saying? What they call it, a 6x9.
Mm-hmm. Let me read you guys a comment. Young Boy says, I want to see a cat fight between Lauren and Carrie. And I'll ask you, Moochie, who you got in that cat fight?
I don't know. I'd rather see it between Monet and her, but I think we might end up seeing it with Lauren because Lauren was ready to get it on with her now that she got some little leverage.
Yeah, now let me say this about Lauren. I told y'all before this whole thing is over with, Lauren was going to be the good girl going bad. You guys, they're showing it to you. They playing it right in front of your face. She keeps getting turned down by the dude who smashed her up right before Christmas. She's trying to figure out what it takes to get in his good graces. She's about to be caught up in some legal bull jobs she don't want to be caught up in. She's being used by her professor.
No, she played him though because he tried to be with her, and she was like, "Nah, I can't go in the room with you. I can't be seen with you." She did him wrong.
Yeah.
So
I told him that. All right, you know, you're doing all this.
Yeah,
Look,
so
she
wanted
wanted
him.
she wanted him to give her answers right there in front of her Mercedes. Before we go in the room, you at least got to give me a tidbit because I could be literally going into the room with a killer. Give me something right here.
He told her everything. Told her about
It's too late for that. She already slept with the killer.
Yeah,
hey, but that don't mean
I already done killed the cootie cat many a times. What's the problem?
Look, you know what? She's still trying to play the role that she's a good girl, and she still is not in too deep, and she wanted to end the relationship right now. So that's why, I mean, yes, she slept with him. Okay, fine. But
I feel like she's going to get more street smarts. I don't think about her going bad.
Exactly.
I think
she's
going
bad.
Be a little easier to manipulate once she gets him. If she does help get him off,
she gonna be.
I think she about to go bad.
She gonna be.
I think she going bad. Yep, she going bad. So Nita's time to get you up in here now because Nita, I made a prediction about something that was going to happen, and it had 4 parts to it. I made this prediction at the start of the season. I predicted that Reek was going to be in a quadrangle. And you know what? He done got 2 parts of that quadrangle, and it looked like he's going to get a 3rd part next week because look who showed up to his room. Oh, sweet-nosed Effie coming to the room. And when she got in that room, she gave him the kind of speech a dude in the drug game needs. She stroked that damn ego, and then her and Tariq and they patent leather pants made sparks in the bed. Nita, talk to me about this whole thing. And I like Effie is street smart now. Effie. So yeah, let's get it.
I like Effie. The thing about Effie that eludes me is that I feel like Tariq is not getting information about her. He is the one that is always disseminating the information to her. She knows his connect. Every time he asks her about her connect, mysteriously there's something going on. There's no connection. The line not ringing no more. Like I'm trying to figure out what are we doing here, Miss Effie?
Yes,
she got a little part that perks my ear up, but I do like her. I like her for him. I just like the way she moves. She has the street smarts and the knowledge, and you could tell she's not new in the game. She is very experienced in the game, and she knows how to use and get and play and say whatever she got to say, do what she got to do to make the moves to get where she need to go. But yeah, they got chemistry. I definitely love their chemistry. I think she's the one for him, but it's something that's nagging me in the back of my it's something. My spidey senses is tingling with Effie. Something is going on.
Mine too. And I'm with you. Effie got that swag. She's kind of androgynous on top of that. I ain't seen nobody on TV as androgynous as this since Prince. She's got that going on. And then, hell, we still don't know her background. That's the problem with us. We don't know who's her supplier. We don't know she connected to Ghost. We don't know she connected to Mecca. We don't know who the hell Effie is connected to. And you would think Reek, when he has these conversations with his devil daddy Kane, would be thinking, I don't really know nothing about Effie.
She plays it. She plays it so well, though. Like she gives him exactly what he needs in order for him to feel comfortable. She says just the right thing to just kind of. And I just think with him being so young-minded and kind of immature to that whole finessing of women and how people can do that type of thing to you, even though she's already burnt him in the past. She's burned him.
Burned him, and she didn't burn him below the belt. But you know what? He keep fucking around. That's what she about to do. And Nita, I'm waiting. I'm waiting, Nita.
You're waiting?
I'm waiting for my apology. Yes, you did. Do you remember when we reviewed this when Effie,
I said that her and Diana was gonna be friends?
No. Yeah, you said that part, but you said another part too. I said the reason she behaved the way she behaved was the way she looked at Tariq because she still wanted him. And Nita the diva said, "No, I ain't get that. Let me show you.
Really?
Let me show you something. Let
That
me
was
show you
obvious.
something, Nita. Pat leather on pat leather, and I ain't talking about sneakers.
Pat leather. Yeah, Nita, that was clear. She still wanted him when she talking about all that stuff to back off Diana. That was
all.
obvious.
That was all about Tariq. And then it makes you wonder even more about Effie with her knowing Diana won't Tariq, because she know that.
Yeah.
She played Diana close to the chest, taking her out shopping and shit. And she know Diana is Monet's daughter.
Right.
Come on. So this just leads to the allure and the androgynous of Effie. Effie is quickly becoming a fan favorite, man. Quickly. By the way, y'all,
in season 1.
Yeah, people.
I like that when she was on Power.
Yeah,
people
book
been
one.
her since Power.
And I'm gonna tell you another one. Another one I wish they would have brought back from Power. Do y'all remember
Destiny?
Ray's sister? Yeah, Destiny. I love Destiny. I wish they would have brought Destiny over here somehow.
That was who Tariq lost his virginity to.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That big block, that Cadillac block, put it on him.
That G unit.
Yes, sir. By the way, we've got 720 people that tune in on a Monday night to watch us. Be sure to subscribe. Like the video.
Your record-breaking night, man. Your record-breaking
night. That I done broke 2 records.
I'm glad to be a part.
It's your power crew, man.
It's the power crew, man. By the way, I have a podcast now. You guys can download that and take us anywhere you go. If you're someone who's working out, you're sweeping your house, and you just want to listen to us entertain y'all, download the podcast. And for my Hightown fans, Aceto Atkins Estimate is coming through Wednesday night at 9. Come through, ask him questions. I'm coming to you, Moochie, because when you get too quiet, I start thinking things over there. When Moochie get quiet. So Moochie, here we go.
Oh, I'm not okay. All right. I thought I was gonna touch on the other thing.
Oh, go ahead. Feel free.
I was gonna say before we go to this, you don't think that Effie played Tariq like how Tariq plays Braden?
Of course she did.
Okay.
Effie's smart.
And I'm predicting they're gonna have a threesome with her
and Diana.
Yes, it's gonna be all Kino.
I said that in my video yesterday. I see it coming. And I can recall some females that jumped down my throat and told me, "Oh, Lamont, you too sexualized. Stop it." What world do you live in?
They in college, so they're gonna experiment.
It's gonna happen. Effie.
Huh?
Bro, I need to go back to college.
Bro. So Tariq getting them, ain't he? He gonna have right. Tariq gonna have one girl who's androgynous. Then he's gonna have another girl that's got 162 teeth in her mouth, all at the same damn time. Tariq ain't gonna be able to handle all that. I can just tell you that right now. But Moochie, I'm coming your way right now.
All right.
So Monet goes to Mecca and she's like, "Look, bro, fall back up. You're not gonna meet your son. You ain't gonna get no more of me. But why would someone want some of her? She don't smile. I don't even know what her teeth look like." And you know what he says? He gives her this look, and I said this in my video. People, is this the face of someone who takes no for an answer?
Hell no.
Especially with some DNA involved. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the same dude that stalked somebody's house and rearranged the damn dumpsters to drop a Morse code.
Yeah.
Take it away, Moochie.
Please. You don't look too pleased.
No, that is not the face of somebody who's going away. And I remember having the same discussion with these ladies. I was like, ladies, it ain't cute. Somebody that ain't talked to you find your house and then do Morse code with the fucking trash cans like you a damn raccoon hunter. I told y'all it ain't cool.
You stay in the rain.
Right. And then you're gonna play music in mysterious cars.
I had a baby for that man. So I mean, what?
Well, she told him it's over, but I don't
wait a minute. Wait a minute, Nita. See, this is the Nita I'm talking about. Nita, let's just say me and you had a baby 22 years ago. You ain't seen me in 22 years.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, after 22 years, you don't know what I'm into. You don't know if I met Satan and I became Satan's best friend. You don't know if I'm working with Hitler. All of a sudden, I find your house, and then I go rearrange your dumpsters to say, I want you, Nita. What?
Right. But the thing is, now what if Lorenzo wasn't locked up? What if he was living in the house with her and he was still doing all them smoke signals and bat signals? Now that would have been odd.
He even crazy because he don't know if a man, well, you know what? He didn't know because Kane told him that Lorenzo was in jail. So, you know, he had insider knowledge on that. But I'm taking away Moochie. That's not the face of someone who takes no for an answer.
He's not going to take no for an answer, and I hope it doesn't get. I could see him confronting Lorenzo.
Of course,
yeah. You saw that.
You already know him, but I think he's really ready. He's really trying to calculate that move. And if it does come out where he confronts Lorenzo, I think it might set Kane off where he do something stupid like murder him because he's gonna be hurt that he was betrayed and used. Because he was hurt and betrayed that he was used. Or we're gonna see a showdown between Mecca and Lorenzo. And that would be a good fight. I would love to see that.
I'm gonna swing your way, J Mo. Knowing that Mecca ain't going nowhere, and Lorenzo is in his feelings, thinking that he's putting his family together. He comes in here and tells Diana, "Look, you can go to St. John's." She was like, "Hell no, I want to go see my baby Reek." And after he has that conversation with her, he goes in there, and Drew has to tell him the plan that the mama was putting together that didn't involve him, and that had to hit him like a ton of bricks, Jay, because he's thinking that he was involved in everything. And then he learns that she's about to make a play to just go hang with Zeke and live off his NBA career. And he tells Drew, put the plan in place, Drew, that you said you wanted to do with Kino to take them out. Take it away, Jay.
Yeah, that had to hurt right there because he like, damn, they was about to leave me locked up like I was a done deal. Like,
I'm locked up.
They won't let me out. And you know what? That's messed up because she been living off his name, reputation, and living off his business all this time. But now you about to bail because you said you tired of doing all this work, this, that, and the other. So now I'm out. I'm trying to tell you ain't got to do it no more. And now you mad. You know, like, man, she's just horrible. But anyway, he trying to make sure, you know, he keep it together. But another thing that he ain't paying attention is that Drew don't want to be in this game like that. You know,
you don't think so?
No, I don't.
You don't think so? Okay.
No, because every time he trying to make Drew the boss and do this and that, Drew be like, okay. And he reluctantly go around and do it. And he may tell him and what's going on, but he don't want to be the boss. He don't want to be running the show. Kane want to run the show, but nobody trusts Kane, and that's why Kane keep doing stupid stuff. And you know, if they would just say, all right, look, we gonna groom you, show you, he would be all ears listening and soaking it up. But they won't do that, so he keep on trying to do things to prove that he ready. And of course he keep messing up. But Drew don't want it. You know, he want to, you know, go backpacking and climb Mount Everest. And Diana, she want to go to school and, you know, get freaky with Ricky. And so, you know, they need to let them do
and Effie.
Right. So, you know, some people I see say Kane is a wild card. That's because you ain't playing them. You need to play the cards you was dealt. He's the best soldier you got. He's the one that wants it the most. He the one that don't want no school, He don't love nobody. You don't want the relationships. Monet don't want them in relationships. He don't care about nobody. Okay, Diana and Drew do. They want somebody that's a soldier and hardcore. He the one that's the soldier and hardcore.
Jay, you can't use Kane. That like I said, a good general knows the qualities of his subordinates. And even though Kane wants it and wants to have that role, Kane can't have that role because he's not smart enough for the role. But I get what you're saying about Drew.
I look at it as a team. Okay, you ain't the GM of your team, but you the coach. So if that's the talent on your roster, you got to make that roster perform the best of its ability. So say Kane ain't a pocket QB, but he got, the wheels like Cam Newton and he can throw. Well, you coach him up to have that MVP year.
That's what he's trying to do. That's exactly what he's trying to do with Drew. The only issue Drew got is Mount Everest. But then you coach him up into the game, which is what he's doing.
But he don't want to play. He playing ball for the wrong team.
But that's what he's doing. Like you said, you coach him up. And he's coaching him up. And you saw he listened to Drew's plan about Kino and the B2K crew. And he's actually going to let Drew execute it. And Drew chose to deal with the B2K situation over Everett in that phone text that they was having in this room right before he came in there and learned that Monet was trying to run off without him. That's what I said. That's Moochie. Moochie, this ain't Saved by the Bell. Put your hand down.
I didn't want to interrupt anybody, so I just wanted. I didn't want y'all to segue to the next subject before I wanted to say something. Now,
good.
What I was going to say is, Drew wants to be in charge, but he don't want to step on Kane's toes.
You think that's
still
what
his brother at the end of the day? So he know that his brother set up all of this stuff. If they fix it where even, how can I say it? If his father being that Diana got him out, she's gonna get everything she wants out of this right now, because now he knows about the exit plan and about college. I bet you she end up at that school with them. With
he will.
100%.
Because now 100%. That she let him know about that exit plan.
Yep.
She might get smacked again by her mother.
No.
Where she gonna be like, I'm telling Poppy.
Exactly.
You know what?
All she got to do is, if Monet try to pull this bull job right here one more time, all she gonna have to do is go shine them up 220 teeth at Poppy and get behind Poppy, and ain't nothing gonna happen. Monet, do not put your husband cheating hands on Diana no more. Man. No more. How could you put your hands on this face?
Somebody just put in your comments, everything can't be taught. Drew is a natural. Kane is a natural. Drew ain't no natural. He's natural fool too. He got up in the middle of gun blaze and running up. I gotta get the man, natural.
No, but I feel like
this crew, man.
That boy ain't no natural,
man. Man, let me tell you. You know what? Y'all wrong for that.
He has a cooler head, though.
He has a cooler head, but they all got their own natural, instincts, and maybe all together they would be the perfect little crew. If
that's what the father just said. The father said he still wants to groom. He said he knows he's ready, but he's ready to be groomed. So it's not like he's gonna let him roam free, like how the mother sent him to do this. I send you to do this. I send you to do that, because that's what she was doing.
Yeah, and see, she was dropping the ball.
For him to do stuff, and then Sin came behind him, and then he came mess everything up. Like when he went there and did the he knocked the phone out the guy's hand, and then Kane came in there shooting up the place.
Yes. Like raising Kane.
He had it under control, But you know,
Right.
he's a nicer guy. He's not that like where he's hands on, where he ready to knock dudes out and stuff like that. He's a calmer one. But if it gets to that, he gonna throw his hands. It's not like he just because he go that way, he's not like he's not flamboyant. He's still got his little masculine tendencies. I'll say it like that.
I'm not saying that he's like weak like that. I was just joking when I just said it. But no,
I know.
I think that that the things that Kane does and mess up in is because he's too busy trying to prove that he should be somebody and that you all should believe in me, which then keeps making him try to do stuff to get recognition. You know, he the oldest, at least he think he is, and you keep passing him by. You keep telling him he ain't this, he ain't that. Just like when he was talking with Lorenzo at the car. You promised you was gonna show me this. You didn't do this. I'm the connect. I'm do this. I'm gonna do. He always trying to show like I'm ready. You passed me up for Drew. Well, I'm the connect now. Like if he didn't pass him up, he wouldn't have did that. He would have showed him who to connect and been happy. So all the things he do is because he keep getting passed up and looked over. Like in my experience, if you have somebody that's hungry and you keep passing them up and playing them to the side,
they're gonna eat somewhere else.
That exactly, they're gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do something, and then they're gonna make a mistake or come after you or do other things because
he's been doing that though.
Because they keep passing them up.
Correct, right?
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day,
everybody keep doing and playing him to the side. So that's why the whole show we seen him, they've been doing that to him. And that's why
I agree. I agree with you on that, but the reason they doing that to him is because he's doing his crazy behavior. When they give you
first, we don't know if he was doing crazy behavior first or they played him first.
We don't, but I know this. When they give you a job,
crazy things first. Look at the shooting that when he
right when they give you a job, Kane, just do your job. Don't worry about nothing else. That's it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't know how long he been trying and how long they've been pushing him to the side and how long he been doing crazy stuff. So since the beginning of the show, it's been this way, but we don't know, like, has he been that way before and messed up when they was trying to do it, and that's why they pulled back from him, or did they never do it, and that's why he act a fool? We probably will never get that answer either. So
we don't know which one come first, the chicken or the egg. But what you got, Nita?
Yeah, I was just about to say, as far as Kane is, I hope that Lorenzo don't pit the boys against each other, because you saw how he started taking out this vendetta when Tariq came into this whole scenario and he was trying to kill Tariq. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Lorenzo to pit Drew against Kane like that, because Kane, I don't think he's emotionally mature enough to understand that it's just, this is just the way I see it. Right. There's a pecking order. You just gotta fall where you fall, and everybody can't be the boss. Everybody cannot.
But check this, Nita. Check this, Nita. I think
coming out of that bar.
All my jobs I ever had, I worked in management. And I've had where some areas I've taken over, people was like, oh, that's a bad employee, or that person ain't going to show up. They turn out to be the best for me because I embraced what they did best. I trusted them in what they did. They worked. I didn't even have to be there. And they would be holding my areas down. And then people would hate, because you got to find what works best with some people and relate. Some people say, well, I'm wrong on this. I'm going off experience. So like some people, they say, oh, that person ain't gonna do that, or that person old, or that person fat, or that person lazy. Well, if they lazy, well, I'm gonna find something that they don't mind doing, and I'm gonna make them the best at that. You know what I'm saying? Like older women, or something that would work for me. Well, they didn't.
That sounds great.
They didn't want to lift up a lot of heavy boxes. Well, my area
that sounds great, but I'm gonna ask you this, J-Mo. J-Mo, I'm gonna ask you this: if you was a quarterback of a football team, would you be able to do anything with Antonio Brown? No.
I mean, didn't they win a Super Bowl with him last year?
But what they winning with him this year?
Last year?
What they winning this year?
Did they win last year? You can't win. Does everybody win every year?
But he didn't run off the field. He did not run off the field. He ain't run off the field last year. He ran his ass off the field this year. So what was he going to do with him this year?
Anything with Antonio Brown? Didn't they win the Super Bowl?
Antonio Brown.
Last year. Did Antonio Brown get recruited to come there by Tom Brady?
Yes.
Did he win a Super Bowl with that man?
Yes.
So you can do something with him. I didn't say you got to be married forever, but if you embrace somebody, and see what they can do, then you make
that's great. But
at the
end of the day, it's all good. You have to continuously update your resume year to year. And
That's
you are
right.
you're trying to vet your people so that what happened with Antonio Brown never happens. And that's the issue Lorenzo is trying not to have happen with Kane.
Put up HFG comment.
But here's the thing with Kane, though. Check this out. Kane, in the next episode, if you guys go check out my trailer review, Kane looks like he's hemming up Everett, which then in turn turns to Drew hemming up Kane. Go check that trailer review out I did. I cut that clip nice and slow so that y'all can see it. Nice and slow. Now let me get y'all to the end of this whole thing. So y'all like this, and I'm gonna come to you for this one, Nita. Tariq gives Monet the call and says, look, you're gonna be doing business with Effie because I got the lockbox on my ankle. I can't do nothing. Monet tried to put the screws to Effie, and it's like, you must be putting it on him some kind of good, huh? Effie's like, look, Effie should have said,
put it on your daughter too, bitch.
Right. She could have said that. She could have said that.
You know she don't want nobody touching her kids.
Not at all. Not at all. But she did give her, she did keep it respectful and smart. She says something along the lines of, Nita, look, we can do better if we make the money together and not apart. Something like that she said. And I thought that was another sign that this chick is the real deal. Take it away, Nita.
Yeah, she definitely is. I'm glad she kept that poker face. I see how Monet was she thought she was going to work her. But, we're not dealing with your kids, and we're not dealing with, we got somebody with a little bit more acumen and business acumen. So she was able to hold her own. And, she didn't even look scared. I'm like, ain't nobody scared of Monet. Only Carrie, only Professor STD is scared of, scared of Monet now. Ain't nobody scared of Monet now. It's a new sheriff in town. His name is Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, maybe in the Enzo.
But yeah, I did like the way Effie handled herself, and I just like the exchange. I thought this was a really good scene. Her walking up on like, here go Tariq, and they still playing the game or whatever. I liked it a lot. Are we gonna get to the Lorenzo and the Kane of it all with this connect?
Oh, go ahead. You can start that right now.
No. I'm gonna let everybody else touch on that, on the Effie and Monet. I just wanted to know.
Jay, jump in there with Effie and Monet to hide.
Monet, she desperate because she don't even know who that was she was about to meet. Tariq just got set up. You could have been rolling into a trap, and this person about to blow your damn head off. So that's the reality of it. The TV show of it, we know she ain't about to get killed, but in the reality of it, you ain't about to go meet somebody that your family just set up and had locked up for 2 murders, and they didn't do it, and you about to go meet a connect to do business with them. Man, your head about to get blowed off. At least in Chicago, that's how it goes.
That could have been revenge. It could have been. Because you remember he was sitting in the jail cell and said, I got something for all of them.
I got,
I
got bullets for all of them.
Yeah, and that's exactly what would have happened. She'd have got blown away. You met somebody you don't know by yourself in an undisclosed location, off with your head, and that would have been it. And she'd have been stupid, and that would have been the end of Monet.
And we know Effie a killer. We know Effie is a killer. Like, we ain't seen her do it, but we know she capable of giving it. She putting them hands on somebody.
I believe she's capable of murder.
Yeah, man, that's why I go in Chicago. I don't know, man.
I believe she's capable of murder. This conversation that she had with her, she handled it like a G. And I feel like the reason why she handled it good, because remember, she spoke to this lady's daughter. So she knows how controlling her daughter is. So she knew how to stroke her ego. It's at the end of the day, it's all about making money. What do you want to do?
Right.
And I like that she did that. The conversation between Monet and Tariq. Now you went back on your word with that, Monet, because you said once he come after you again, it's fair game and he could get
fair game.
And now you're gonna say you got bullets for him and you're gonna put him down in the ground.
Right.
You
murder.
So it's like you back on your word. So you're not a person of your word now.
Right.
So now since you're not a person of your word, if Tariq knock him off, knock Kane off, she shouldn't even have no feelings about it. But and now that Lorenzo's out of jail, it might go left. So I don't think he's gonna kill him yet.
Yeah. And she did it twice, Moochie. You remember when
this is the second time she was
when she asked for the connect information and he came back with the connect information. She was like, "This all you got?" And not a person of her word. And then here we go again. Like she
threatened his life twice.
Yeah,
twice.
She threatened his life more than twice.
That's why she would not have met that person, his connect you never met before, by yourself. After all that you didn't bid, that wouldn't have happened like that.
Yeah,
exactly. And,
I feel like y'all she think they stupid kids, so that's why she did. That's why she met with him like that.
And y'all women still trying to cake up for Monet after what she done to my sweet Diana. Hell no. Where they do that at? But anyway, no, you was good. Nope. You was good. But now, Nita, for you, talk to me about this Lorenzo and Kane situation that's going on.
Man, that little walk up was like when he got out the car, he was like serving BDE. He came out there walking like he had
what it is.
That walk
BD energy.
Big
energy.
He got the schlong and the sausage is big.
It's chorizo.
So Nita, here's the question, Nita. If his ass would have hopped out of a Chevy Chevelle 1962, would he still had that same energy?
I don't know how he had a damn Aston Martin. They talking about you living off Monet. How you got a $200,000 Aston Martin?
Look, they got all the. I mean, I feel like Monet be in a different damn car every goddamn episode. Did y'all notice that? She been in Range Rover. She done been in Benz trucks.
G. Yeah.
There it is. Probably Mary's real whips.
That's a $200,000 vehicle. That's why she still got a hustle. She spent all her money on cars and clothes.
Look, that's probably her real cars, Mary. Well, she like, y'all want to use some cars? I got y'all.
That's probably
and then she got the $15,000 door knockers in her ear. Damn. Then she got the high ass dollar sweatshirt that she can barely fit, rocking that too, and it's got a heart on it. Oh my God, man! It ain't enough. You look,
that's an expensive wig.
Jay, that is not taken from a horse. Let me tell you something. There ain't no horse that you can go and shave to get that kind. That is real synthetic fibers made in a lab. That shit costs money.
That ain't no pain and tail.
Jay, she did not go to a horse farm and grab her scissors. Clip. No, she went and got that stuff synthetically made. But I'll finish your point, Nita.
Yeah, I was just about to say that that particular meetup between him and Kane was very telling. That's how I definitely know that he's going to side with mommy. He's going because he's always really wanted the validation from her for some. Yeah, I think because of during the formative years when they started learning the game, they learned it from her. They were trying to impress her, and I think he was like one of the ones at the top of the list trying to impress her. But I think this is where we're going to get to that. But this conversation was good between Lorenzo and him. He was like, okay, you want to be the connect, right? Okay. He said, make sure when the things go bad with that connect, because they will go bad, because they always do, right? Mm-hmm. So he said, make sure you bring that same energy. And then he hit him with the same thing.
That was a good line right there.
Yep, and he hit him with the same thing he hit Monet with. Are you my boss or you my son? Just like he remember he hit Monet with that joint, talking about am I your soldier or I'm your son. So
right.
I was like, oh, I see how y'all doing that there.
Loved it. Loved it. That was some good. That was fire stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here, let me just say something. Jay, are you going to keep the after party going tonight?
Yes, sir. Come on through the J Moore reviews. We got Nita, Moochie coming through, and we got some more little things to talk about. So definitely come on through if y'all, want to keep it going. So definitely.
Yep. So get ready for that. And I'm going to swing back your way, Moochie, on this one. So Little Miss Lauren that is starting to grow right in front of our face when she started using lines like this.
You're fucking him because you were too busy fucking Zeke. You're fucking him. You're fucking him. You're fucking him.
That's your spot, boy.
That's right. So she's very upset because she goes to DA Jenny because she wants to get out this deal. Jenny tells her, let this be a lesson to you growing up. When you sign something, you need to read it. And I had me some choice lines I said Lauren should have said to her, but y'all got to go to my review to see what the hell I had to say. But guess who's peeping in on that? We got a peeping Tom. Or why should I say we got a seeping Tom? We've got Cooper Saxe listening to everything. No doubt he's going to scoop up Lauren, whisper sweet nothings in her ear. And she's going to tell him, she's fucking him. She's fucking him. She's fucking Zeke. So Moochie, take it away. How is Cooper Saxe going to use Lauren for whatever dastardly deeds he's got going?
Cooper Saxe, now he's going to already find that out because they got to talk to Tariq again, right? And why didn't Tariq tell about the professor to the lawyer? To his lawyers, why he didn't tell him that?
Good
Since
question.
he knew about like I'm trying to figure out why he didn't tell her. But I think he's gonna put the screws to her and talk to her, and she gonna tell what's going on. And now Tariq's gonna know where they're getting their information from.
Exactly. And another thing, why Tariq ain't really telling nothing to Tate? Maybe Tariq trying to keep a lot of stuff close to the vest. And maybe just figure out what it is he needs to let people know. Because when Tate find out about this, Tate crooked ass.
His Tate's brother arrested him. So maybe that's why he didn't want to tell him everything.
All right.
And did y'all notice how we didn't see Kamal nor Detective Waiting to Exhale, Detective Bodyguard this whole episode?
We might see them the next episode, though.
Yeah. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put a pin in it there, but I don't want y'all to go to bed. I want y'all to go on to J-Mo's channel, all 692 of y'all, and keep this party going. Me and Moochie are going to be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. with Miss K. Now, we've got a special guest coming. Some of you guys watched The Spot. Tiff is coming from The Spot. It's going to be Tiff and Miss K versus me and Moochie because they both on Team Monet, Need to choke Diana, and me and Moochie, y'all know where we fall at. So we're gonna do battle with them tomorrow at 9 p.m. But tonight, I want you to go to J-Mo channel, show some love and some support, And don't forget about Wednesday, America's favorite villain, Aceto, joining me on this desk. Man, I appreciate y'all. We broke a record tonight. We hit 725 people congruently on this channel. Way to go. Y'all come back tomorrow night, help us make a record. I'm out of here. Go to J-Mo. We'll see you tomorrow.
See y'all later.
Later.